Liber Dei. This is another one by the Baron and Baroness. What I like about the Baron and Baroness is even though they create grimoires where you can contact other entities, they also write grimoires for self-empowerment. So this particular book is about awakening the God within you. It's from the Hexagrammaton series. They have a couple of books that are focused on working on your own power, and this is one of them. One good thing that I like is that you don't need an altar. You don't need anything special. You just need yourself, and you need this book to work through it. There are meditations, there are mudras and mantras, and you feel the power when you work through the book. You feel it immediately, so you know it's working. It's not something where you have to wait and see. Some of the effects, although you can feel the power, some of them do kick in over time. There are some things that happen where you will feel the power consistently, or it may fade and then just pop up. There have been a lot of power fluctuations that I've been feeling during the time of working through the book. It was like all the noise in my head went away. All I hear is my own voice, and I felt good. I didn't feel alone. It was just like I was okay by myself. I felt confident in myself. I felt whole. I still do, because this book is meant to maintain that feeling of godhood, to impart lasting effects upon you, to change you permanently. This is not something that you want to do lightly, because there are some things that do change you permanently, but there are some things that have a long-term effect. Like, there is a mudra / mantra exercise to get what you really want. So you have to be very thoughtful about what you want and what you focus your thoughts on. You have to be very careful about guarding your feelings and controlling those feelings and thoughts. The book talks about how when you're a god, the things you say, how you feel, what you do has a huge impact on your reality. So you have to be careful. You have to be in control. Another thing is that you have to be focused when doing these mudras and mantras, because if you do it wrong, they say it can potentially like ruin your life. And it's like not just potentially kill you, but just, have a lasting negative effect if you do it wrong, or if you have any negativity within you while you're doing these things. So you have to be in a positive state of mind. You have to make sure there are no distractions. Okay. Other than that, once you get that out your head, once you're able to focus, it's very easy to work through this book. I read through this book in about 3 sittings because I had to do stuff, but it's very easy to read. The instructions are very easy. The mudras, takes a little practice because, my hands they're not used to like taking the different forms and stuff like that, but I was able to get through it. The mantras, it's not something that you have to memorize. You can look at them, you say it in your head. Some of them are easy enough to where like you get to the repetition and you can do it in your head without looking at the book. But you can look at the book and still accomplish the exercises within the book. I would say that the most powerful ritual within the book is the void meditation, aka what do they call it? The divine, I forgot, but it's also called the void meditation. There were a lot of things going on, even though you're supposed to like empty yourself. It was like when I was in the darkness of that void that it describes. That void was alive. Okay. So, and then there were certain things that happened to me where, I seen a white room during a void meditation, and I kind of looked it up to see if it had any kind of like occult meaning and stuff like that. And they like what I got. I hate Google though, but what I got was that the void doesn't always come as a black space. Sometimes the void can be all white. So that was interesting, but you definitely feel the power kick in when you do the void meditation, and that left a lasting effect in itself. So right off the get-go, the first exercise is going to make you feel different. So I would definitely recommend this book. I mean, everything that the Baron and Baroness put out that I've read and worked through is absolute fire. It's the truth. It's simple. As long as you stick to their instructions, everything should be okay and to your benefit. So if you have a chance, pick up the book, work towards empowering yourself. All right. I paid, it's like $105, and that's plus shipping. I know for some people that can be expensive, but it's worth it. And that's for softcover. Okay. If you constantly purchase from them, they do give you discounts. So definitely look into that. They do have a rewards program. And just to let you know, I don't get paid by these people. I just, when I find good authors, when I find good books, I just sing the praises. All right. Have a good one.